Hi, this is Anil and welcome to the video tutorial for the Learning Lad on C++ programming. So in this tutorial we're going to learn about the protected inheritance. So in the previous tutorial we have learned about the public inheritance. When we use the public inheritance, all the public and protected members of the base class are going to act as the public and the protected members of the derived class respectively. So here when we use the protected inheritance, the public and also the protected members of the base class are going to act as the protected members of the derived class. So if it is confusing, don't worry, let's see with the example. So here for the demonstration purpose, I have a class called person, and as a protected member I have name, and as a public method I have set name, which is gonna set the value to this protected member name. So here to demonstrate the protected inheritance, I'm going to create a class called student. Here we're going to be having the protected inheritance. That's why we need to use the keyword protected while inheriting from the base class, and then the base class name, which is person. And here in this class student, let's have a public method and let's call it as display. And this display method is gonna display the value of this base class member name, so it's gonna be cout, and let's call it as name and end this line. Alright, now when we use this protected inheritance, the public and also the protected members of the base class are gonna act as the protected members of this derived class, which is nothing but this public members of the base class are going to become the protected members in the derived class. So just to demonstrate that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to create an object of this class student. So it's going to be student, and let's call it as Anil. Now this public method of this base class person is going to become the protected method of this derived class student, and that's why I can't access the set name method here. If I try to do that, I'll get the error. Just to demonstrate that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to write anil dot set name, and let's set Anil, and next what we can do is we can display that, so it's going to be anil dot display. Alright, now I'm going to save this, I'm going to build and run this. Okay, we got the error, and if I open up the logs, it says set name is inaccessible. That's because it is protected inheritance. So now what we can do is we can access this method set name inside this class. That's why we can have another method in our derived class. Let's call it as set student name, and here inside this method we can call this base class method. So it's going to take a string parameter, and let's call it as iname, and here I can call this set name method. So it's going to be set name, and as a parameter I'm going to pass iname, and I can call set student name, and I can pass the value. Now if I run this program, we won't get any error. Yes, we got Anil. Now when we use the protected inheritance in our program, the public and also the protected members of the base class are going to become or act as the protected members in the derived class, and that's why they are not available in the outside functions. And if we had any other class which would have inherited from this class student, and that time since this public method of this base class are going to act as a protected, they are also available in the derived class of this student. So this is it, guys. This is about the protected inheritance in C++. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next tutorial.